Live in 3, 2, 1. Hey guys, welcome to Chris Mack, and for today's video we have the 2022 Acura ILX Premium. I'm going to show you around this vehicle, then we're going to go ahead and take it for a drive. And we will see if this is the bargain of a lifetime for the 2022 model year before the new Integra for 2023 comes out. Now, as always, please be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on your notifications. Let's get into this video. Starting on the outside of the 2022 ILX, this is your key fob right here. Now the vehicle is going to be replaced by the Integra coming for a 2023 model year. They did do a redesign or a facelift for 2019, making the front a little bit more angular, get rid of the beak nose. This one does have full LED headlights and fog lights. This one does have adaptive cruise control. Gray machine gun metal wheels, 18-inch rims. Does come with the Spec pack. Keyless entry for the front door handles. Not to mention a moonroof up top. Coming up back, you do have a single exit exhaust, passenger side, as well as a backup camera. There is your trunk release right there. I do like the black spoiler that they give. Room isn't too bad back here. You can't fold down the seats. The latch right here. Let me show you what's powering this car. This is your 2.4 liter 4-cylinder with VTEC, 201 horsepower. It is coupled with an 8-speed dual clutch transmission, which I can honestly tell you is phenomenal. Let's go ahead and check out the interior. I do have to admit, I do like this red interior. It is pretty cool. Turn that down so we don't get copyright. But we do have power seats, a two-way lumbar. The passenger actually gets power seats as well, which I think is pretty cool. And it does come with 2-person memory. Now on the interior, unfortunately, I couldn't do a navigation test because this car isn't equipped with navigation, but you do have a smartphone integration, info, and your Bluetooth, all controlled through your upper screen up here. This part is touch. It's a little laggy. That's where the vehicle really shows its age. But the upper screen, turn that off, is controlled via the rotary dial. You control vehicle settings and all other functions of the vehicle. Now, honestly, personally, I think it's kind of a mess the way they integrate it, because you have 2 different screens, so you're double distracted now. But I know that once Acura does the new Integra, they're gonna fix everything. I just pray that it's going to be touchscreen. But further down, you do have your automatic climate controls and your heated seats. a low, and a high. Very simple. In reverse, see your backup camera, it is a little grainy. But I do like the parking brake right here. It's padded with nice stitching. Here's your push button start. And on this side, you have your forward collision as well as lane keeping and traction. Paddles and your light controls. This is where you control your adaptive cruise, steering. You can control your center screen, voice commands, call, hang up, volume, and channel. You can kind of see what I mean by it being a smidge laggy. Then your volume knob is up here. But I do like this red interior. Not bad. And you do have a household outlet and USB port. Little storage right there. And the glove box, which is a little small. But I'm going to show you the rear seats. It's going to be a little bit of a tight squeeze, but let's get into it. I have the seat all the way back. And you see I have about half an inch. But actually headroom is pretty good, so I was impressed with that. Mind you, I'm not that tall, I'm 5'6". Now down here, I do want to mention that you do have your trunk release and your gas tank release down there. And you do have LED lighting and a moonroof. So let's go ahead and hit the road and see how the ILX drives, shall we? Alright, we're behind the wheel of the Acura ILX. Last model year of the ILX. Don't mind the tripod running around, but initial impressions, I was actually impressed with the acceleration. For 200 horsepower, it actually moved out pretty good, which we'll definitely have to test out once we get to our little back road. Now this is a Spec, so you can feel like the road, and as far as suspension goes, it's definitely allowing a little more road noise and presence in. But honestly though, for a nearly 10-year-old car, it's aged pretty well. Aside from like the infotainment, which I honestly can admit Acura isn't the best when it comes to infotainments, but I know Lexus definitely learned a thing or two from that mouse pad that was just awful. So I can't wait for Acura to just do a touchscreen, just a simple touchscreen, no rotary dial, no none of that, just a simple touchscreen. I do have the screen right here in the middle. As I said, you can look at all your information, vehicle information, miles per gallon, gas range. But overall, this is not a bad car though, especially like on the used market. You can go for one of these. I mean, this one has about 12,000 miles on the clock and it feels just brand new. Even if you look at the leather down here, all of that is like, you don't see no age or nothing of somebody using it. We're going on to our little back road, ILX. Now the car doesn't have multiple modes, it's just drive, which is like your default normal setting, and you have a sport. Wow. I was extremely impressed with the 8-speed dual clutch transmission. I mean, car is quick. And And the 8-speed dual clutch just in manual mode. Now you can't bang off the rev limiter, which I think that would have been awesome if they allowed that, but overall the transmission works fine. That's probably a highlight of this car right here. The engine transmission combo. The car is just planted. So we're just gonna put it in regular sport, let the transmission do its thing. Wow. And that VTEC just screams. This car literally impresses you though. I mean, it's crazy though. Nice downshifts. You wouldn't think 200 horsepower could be this exciting, but as somebody who drives a Veloster N, I'm honestly impressed with this car, seriously. The driving dynamics is an A+ for the segment, I mean. We're gonna go ahead and do a quick 0 to 60. I turned off traction control. We're gonna see how she does. I'm just gonna floor it. Little wheel spin. Yeah, that's about 6.5 seconds right there. Pretty easy. Doing one more acceleration. Now I also did want to talk about the turning radius. I was actually impressed with it. I mean, just turns, which obviously is a small car, but does pretty well. Alright, we're gonna do one more 0 to 60. Sport, traction off. Little wheel spin. There's a little bit of torque steer, but once it hooked, it went. This car just revs for days. That's the crazy part. It revs. It's crazy. I'm gonna turn this heated seat down because it's getting a little toasty. But very impressed. Let me test and see if it has like a kickdown where you floor it. Nope, stays solid. When you're in manual, a couple cars I've driven, when you have it in manual mode, you have like top gear and you floor it, it's like a kick down, but this one will keep you locked in manual. But do like the second gear roll from 30. Car is not bad, honestly not bad. You see you do have your lane keeping assist, so it popped up in the screen right there. I think we should hit the highway and see how she does. We have it in drive, and I did want to point out too that the dual clutch, as I said, that's like the biggest accolade that I can give this car right now, because I mean the dual clutch is just very smooth. You don't get none of that jerkiness at slow speeds. It goes about its business like a torque converted automatic. That's the biggest surprise for me with this car right here. Between that and the wonderful revving 4-cylinder with VTEC, makes for a nice package. Now while we sit behind the car right here, let's forward. Let's see where I can get the adaptive cruise. There we go. Yeah, I was struggling to get it to work earlier, but now I'm able to. So you see, you set it, and it'll just follow the traffic in front of it. That's cool and all, but let's see. Let's also see how the speed is. Passing speed. Wow. This thing just revs for days, man. VTEC is just crazy. But we're gonna go ahead and put it back in this default normal mode. That's one thing too I like. This car doesn't have like a whole bunch of driving modes, just a normal and a sport. But road noise, you can definitely hear a lot of like the wind and everything. I'm doing about 75, and it's not really that quiet in here compared to other competitors. But man, this is just not a damn bad car though. I'm just speaking honestly though. Now the lane keeping assist, keeping your lane here. Let's see where you. Yeah, see, it gives you a nice little tug at the wheel. It doesn't pull you back in the lane, but it'll send like little rumbles and everything through the steering wheel. It's not like other systems where it'll be like beeping annoyingly, saying, hey, you need to get back in your lane. This one is quiet and just helps you pull back. Now, as we wrap up the video, I did want to speak about the red interior, which honestly I love. It's like a nice dark red, so it's not like too much red on the interior, but it's just enough. Like if you look at the Toyota Camry, that has a little bit too much red. There's like red everywhere on the dash. This one has a nice breakup of the red and the black around the interior. Now overall, the car did surprise me. I was very impressed with it, but you can definitely feel the age when you look at the infotainment, which is something they're going to fix soon. But overall, the car is well put together, solid. Get nice soft touch materials, memory seats, adaptive cruise. So you get all the driver assistance tech. And then you do have to connect your phone via the USB port, the center console, which I think is a little bit of a hassle, but other than that, the car overall is very good. So that's going to wrap up my video. Please be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications, and stay tuned for when the successor to this car, the Acura Integra, comes out. But the powertrain of this car, man, it's awesome. But that's going to wrap up my video.